Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to Alopecia Chronicles with Jen. I'm Jen, or Jennifer, whatever you choose. Y'all, this is my very first video. I'm excited, nervous. I had it planned out. I'm like, everybody's like, when are you gonna put the video up? You know, I'm telling everybody that I'm doing a YouTube video, and they're like, okay, when are you gonna put the video up? And I'm like, I'm putting it up. Next Monday, it's gonna be up. And I'm like, this video is gonna be up. So I had planned it out, thought it out, had my little setup how I was gonna have it. Y'all, it's not nowhere near how I thought how I dreamed it to be. It was turning out to be a disaster. But but no matter what, this video going up today. The kids are home because the teacher's on strike, and I'm like, y'all, please just be quiet a little bit. Just let me get this video up. So far so good. So all the teachers that are on strike, I hope that this gets the results that you guys are striking for, because they deserve it. They deserve it. And the kids deserve it. The kids deserve everything that they're asking for. The teachers deserve everything they're asking for, because in order to give the students what they deserve, the teachers have to get the tools that they need. So therefore, moving on from that, like I said, my name is Jennifer. Stay in Chicago, Illinois. I'm 39 years old. I have 5 beautiful babies, 3 girls, 2 boys. Ages are from 21 to 9. My baby will be 10 in December, so we're gonna count down because they growing up on me. It's a little bittersweet, but hey, I'm excited. A little bit about my alopecia journey, because that's why we're here. My alopecia journey began maybe 20 years ago. 21 years ago. I first noticed a bald spot in the back of my head. Well, the lady that was doing my hair first told me about it around after the time I had my first daughter, a few months after I had her. And at that time, I was on a Depo-Vera shot, and that was kind of one of the side effects was hair loss. So I contributed to that as why my hair was falling out. So after that, I did come off of it, with the results I got pregnant again. But yeah, so I came up off of it, and then I had my second child, and then I had my son, my third child. And after that, I got on the shot, but I came off the shot because I just didn't like the overall side effects I was experiencing. So I was just like, enough of that. They got to go. I can't do that. So, but after I came off the Depo and I had my kids, I noticed that my hair continued to fall out. It still was spreading in the middle. So at that time, like anything somebody would suggest, or every time I got paid, I would go to the beauty supply store and I would be buying things that said anything about hair growth. I bought things like the Wild Grow. I bought the ORS root stimulated with the toothbrush and things of that nature. I was just doing everything, I was conditioning. I was really trying to encourage my hair to grow. So my fiance was like, you need to go to the doctor. And I'm like, you're probably right. I'm gonna go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, and she drew blood, of course, and my test came back fine. My thyroid was fine. Everything was fine. And she was like, well, it's alopecia. And I'm like, at that time, I'm like, I've heard of alopecia, but I wasn't really informed about alopecia. And I was just like, okay. And she was like, it may or may not grow back. And in some cases, it just doesn't grow back, or it'll grow and it'll fall out again and things of that nature. And I was like, okay, whatever, you know. And that's just it. So I'm just like, well, you know, at that time, you know, young, and I'm like, I'm not worried about it, whatever. So I continued to do irresponsible things to my hair, because at that time, you know, just being silly, I was still perming my edges, perming my hair, putting my hair in tight ponytails. I was wearing micro braids, still just camouflaging it. I was still doing the things I was doing, and with no thought process of the long-term damage, or just that I could save my hair from continuing to fall out if I was more responsible with how I, you know, manipulated my hair. So yeah, I wasn't, you know, safe to say I wasn't. And my hair continued to fall out and get worse and worse and worse. And when I think about the things that I know now versus what I knew then, I'm like, girl, you probably could have helped yourself. Y'all, I didn't, like, so now, moving forward, like I said, my hair continued to fall out, and I just covered it. Like, I wear 27 pieces, hair weaves, whatever I had to do, cover it up, because, hey, it's alopecia. It's gonna fall out. I'm not gonna have any hair, period. You know, that's just how I took it. So, I did what I had to do. Moving forward, like, I want to say a little over a year ago, I went to the doctor for a regular checkup, and I was experiencing different things. Like, my legs were hurting, like I was having this pain, and I went to the doctor, and I was telling him about, like, I don't even talk about my hair anymore when I go to the doctor. I don't bring it up. Like, it's alopecia, it's gonna fall out. It is what it is. But moving forward, I was, like I said, I was going to the doctor for a checkup, and I was telling him about some of the things I was experiencing, like the pains that I was feeling. And at that time, like, I was so he drew blood or whatever, and he ran a bunch of tests, he drew blood or whatever. He's like, maybe it's, he's tested, he was thinking about something else. He was like, thought that maybe my bones and stuff, something was wrong with my bones. So he was running all these different tests on me. So yeah, I went on about my business, and he was calling me. He called me and told me that he wanted me to come in. I'm like, okay. But I didn't make an appointment. Well, I made an appointment, and I canceled it. So he was like, they sent me a letter from the clinic telling me that they needed to see me. It was urgent that they needed to see me. Y'all, I'm still silly. When he called me again, and I'm like, okay. But at that time, like, I was at work, like, I was wearing nails, and my fingers were hurting. Like, you know how when you hit your nail and you get this pain in your hand, and it's like, you know, it hurts. But I'm like, I never hit my hand, and my whole entire nail beds was just like hurting. Like, I felt like my nails was about to fall off. Like, that's how bad it was. That's how the pain it was. I was like, it was so bad, I wanted to take the nails off, but it was hurting to take the nails off at the same time too. So I was just dying, trying to soak them off and get them off, because my nails, I was afraid, like, is my nails gonna come off? Because that's how excruciating the pain was. And I'm like, I didn't hit my nails, and then you don't hit every nail. Like, that's how I was feeling. So I went back to the doctor, and he was like, yeah, I'm very, you know, worried about you, you know, whatever, because you're iron, you're severely anemic, and you are, like, your levels are dangerously low, and I need you here. Like, I needed you here. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I've never been, to my knowledge, like, I've never experienced being anemic before, because, like, I go to the doctor regularly, and I've never been told I was anemic. But he was like, yeah, you're severely anemic. All your iron is low, your vitamin D levels are low, this is low and that is low. I'm like, oh, okay. So he like, I need you to start doing this immediately. I'm like, okay. So I was taking all these vitamins. Like, he got me taking iron twice a day, multivitamins twice a day. I'm taking vitamin D, magnesium, things of that nature. I'm taking all these vitamins, and I'm just like, I hate taking anything. I hate taking medicine. Like, it's one of those things that I'm like, I never want to take medicine, because I don't like it. I don't like swallowing pills. I don't like being held to that every day. Like, it was getting on my nerves. So I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to eliminate me taking so many vitamins a day? So I'm just like, let me work on my diet. Let me eat, you know, vitamin rich foods and things, and I just see what happens. So I started that. I was doing smoothies. I would do me a smoothie every day, make sure I put the vitamins that I need, everything that I needed that was high in those particular things that I was low in. I was doing that. So as I move on, I noticed that it got better. Like, everything was getting better. Like, I still have to take vitamins or whatever, and then I get a B12 shot. I have to get the B12 shot or whatever, and things of that nature. So, but saying all that is to say, because everything, when I was reading up on the things, I'm like, everything that I was experiencing, it contributes to hair loss. So I'm like, dang, like, everything that I was low in affects your hair growth. So I'm like, I wonder how long this been going on, and I didn't know about it, because, like I said, they've tested me for things, but, like, I haven't got tested for those particular things. Usually when I go to the doctor, I'm going for a pap smear, things of that nature, you know, just the regular things. I'm not going for, like, overall health. And it just so happened I was in a lot of pain, and he decided to test me thinking maybe something was wrong with my bones, and it just figured out there was other things going on. And I'm just like, I wonder sometimes, you know, because like eating right and things of that nature never, like, I was a restaurant eater, like just junk food restaurant eater, so I've never really ate like I supposed to. So I can say that me eating right and things of that nature, I do feel like 100% better. Like I don't do dairy anymore, and I just noticed the overall health, my overall health is much better just from taking dairy out of my diet. Like the bloating, the inflammation that I was experiencing, things like I could just see it in my body. And if I do, like, even I stopped eating it and then I ate some cheese or something one particular day, and I just seen how my stomach just blew up and things of that nature. So I'm just like, okay, so I really need to take my health real serious now, because that it truly affects my body. So I'm noticing my overall health is better since I've been taking like real responsibility about the things that I put into my body. I slip a little bit, like I'm a junk food eater, but like as far as making sure I get my vitamins and making sure I eat the right vegetables, I try to do that as every day. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive, but I try. And so far I'm noticing that like little things is much better. And like I'm gonna show you guys my hair and show you like my hair loss that I'm like, it's really bad, so bear with me. So usually I shave my head, but I wanted to show you guys before I shave it. I usually shave it off and wear it bald under my wigs, because I'm like, what am I holding on to these? Sometimes I like slick my edges when I'm being lazy, but for the most part I keep my hair shaved. So as you can see, like, it's really bad. It's really bad, but it doesn't bother me like it used to. It used to bother me, but I'm grateful, because it could be worse. It could be something else. You know what I'm saying? It could be something else, and it's not. You know, there's worse things than losing your hair. Of course, you know, our hair is our beauty, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm noticing though, since I've been eating right, I don't know if you guys can tell, like I got hair coming in places that wasn't coming in before. Like this wasn't growing, and this wasn't growing. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, you know what I'm saying? Because like this is 20 years of hair loss, and it's not gonna kind of grow back overnight. But like I said, since I've been eating better and taking better action against what I've been putting in my body, I'm noticing better results. Like I'm noticing hair growing in places that like it wasn't growing before. And I know like this camera is not the best and you guys can't see it, but yeah, like I said, I usually keep it shaved low, but because I wanted to do my first video, I really wanted you guys to see it before I shaved it back off. But that's my journey. That's a little bit about me. And as we could continue on, like I'll come back and show you guys like once I shave it and how I wear my wigs under with my hair shaved off and things of that nature. So thank you guys for tuning in again. Thank you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.